My name's Jake Hurst. Me and my team have spent hours investigating the best locations we know to find the best footage witnessed in our videos to bring to you on your screens at home. Adam Sargent, Little Man.
Good for Nigel.
Right, let's do that, Nigel.
Liam Hickenbottom, The Mush. Christopher Netchak, The Serb.
Fucking hell, Nick, you alright, bro?
Brett Wiggin, The Mole. Me, The Badger.
Ghosts and geezers. Let's do this.
Let's go for it.
When I was 14, I was badly burnt and saved by medical science. I spent 3 weeks of my life in a coma, in which I feel I went to another dimension. The only way I've ever been able to get close to that dimension is through the unliving. We are Ghosts and Geezers, and we capture on command. So, for the Ghosts and Geezers first episode, we'll be going to Great Bar to investigate St Margaret's Bar Hall. Built by Sir Joseph Scott in 1777, it would have been a grand home in its day. Samuel Galton took on the hall in 1788 and held meetings for the Lunar Society. In 1791, it was reclaimed by Sir Francis Scott, and in 1840 it was extended, and in 1863 the chapel was erected. In 1911 it was sold to a local hospital board, and by 1918 there was a mental hospital built on the grounds, which the manor was also renovated into part of it. The Scotts owned the land and visited from the early 1700s, when it was acquired by Richard Scott, but the last owners from the Scott family couldn't afford to run it and built a pub where the Scott Arms pub is today. The hospital started to close from the late 1980s, and by 2004 it was totally abandoned. Today the hospital has been totally demolished, and the manor house is just a structure with no internal walls or floors. We're hoping the energy stirred up from the history of this old building and the hospital for the mentally insane is still lingering within the mansion walls today.
On the walk down now towards the bridge. Creepy place. These trees are all protected by the council. They're probably planted about the same time the castle was built. Looking at them, I'd say they're 500 years old.
Yeah,
Junior.
easily.
Wow. Here's the bridge crossing over to the manor house, leading down to the two lakes. We'll give you a visual on later. Ghosts and Geezers daytime.
Before the Halloween special.
The Ouija special.
Wonder what we're going to capture tonight.
We'll have to wait and see, Chris.
Hopefully Lady and Lord Scott make themselves known tonight.
Hopefully a lot of mad Serbians don't. Okay, let's go walk round it.
Yeah. We're going to do a little sweep in the daytime as well and see if we can capture anything.
As we do, Ghosts and Geezers on tour again. We're coming back tonight with the rest of the crew. The Mud, the Mole, and Little Man.
There's kids in there.
Thinking there might be some kids in here.
Up to no good.
Still going to check it out anyway. You are through there, Chris?
Yeah, sound.
The old chapel. still standing.
Even after being burnt.
Was built after the actual manor house itself. Whether it was used to pray or for rituals, we'll find out later. Hi guys, having a good time in there? You met Lord and Lady Scott yet? No?
To be on like the second room.
Yeah. There's a lot to see in here. Come back on a night.
Do you want me to take pictures?
Got more
Nah.
pictures from out this place, man. As you can see, this would have been the main room, Lord and Lady Scott's manor house. Fireplace central. You got that now?
Yeah.
Let's take a little walk over the old cellar floors, down into the creepy dungeons, the Scots manor, into a back room, smaller room. That's the creepy stuff from here. And I don't think there's voices, other things. Okay, 2 rooms through. Roll through here next. Would have been an outside area. Back entrance. In through another side door here. This would have been more of the ballroom of the manor house. This would have been a main room, big windows to the left. I would have said that was a window when it was built, turned into a door later on. You have to be very careful in here, as you can see. It's not the safest of places to be. But look out where we walk in tonight.
We hear a lot of dog barks all the way through these. There's one right now. We did learn that there was a pet cemetery next to the chapel.
Dangerous.
Just come through from the dining. Main entrance, big porch, lavish fire. These could have been the kitchen areas. Obviously, we're not 100% sure. Hold yourself there, Nick. Big drop.
Bloody hell.
Just after I asked Netchak if it was okay to make the jump, we hear a creepy no. Then we start hysterically laughing. For what reason, I don't really know.
You manage, mate.
That's my boy.
You do that shit at the same time, man.
Old bolts.
Both, you know.
Don't make them like that anymore. Oh, well.
There's a well.
A well?
The fuck?
Who knows what that was used for? When it was operative. I mean, apart from getting water, I mean.
A few bodies might have gone down there.
Anything could have gone down there, Nick.
Yeah.
At some points when it was part of the hospital, I would have said that was a urinal.
Yeah. That was probably built after, that was.
In the 60s.
Yeah, yeah.
With the hospital.
Because I think the county...
Might have been the 40s, 50s.
Didn't they come in to repair it?
We'll have to look into that and
Yeah.
We'll find out. That was a beautiful old beam up there.
Such a shame that it's gone to this disrepair.
Beautiful art.
It would have been huge. There's a house like.
Right.
Right,
Let's make our way out to the front then.
we're going to go to the front, yeah?
Yeah. Have a little view of it from the front, yeah. Watch yourself there. Oh, actually, before we go, let's just take them into the cellar.
Yeah, I was thinking, yeah.
Daytime underneath the manor house in the cellar.
This is where we've caught a lot of activity before.
We're going to have a good night down here tonight. A lot of water on the floor in here. Hopefully it dries out a bit. Candles, looks like someone's been doing a bit of sounding down there.
Would you like to do a feature in here?
Could do a quick
EVP.
session. You got your phone in there?
Yeah.
Go on then.
Right, go.
Is there anybody here with us? Speak into the device in my hand and make yourself known. You remember me? I've been here before.
Oh, I just got an orb there.
Are you with us now? I can feel you. I'm going very cold in this cellar right now. If there's anything here, can you make a noise? A bang. I mean you no harm. Shadow figure just crossed me. Did you see it then?
I didn't see. I don't think you picked up the camera, didn't you know? Or did you feel something there then?
Tell me like that. Is there anything else in the cellar with us? Is Lord and Lady Scott here? We hope to meet again soon. Okay, let's roll out. See what we've got.
Yep. Should I want to go back through this way?
Let's go back out the round camera.
Yeah.
It's a bit rough that way with the camera. Right now.
Yeah, man.
This is the Scott family crest, which was originally sat on top of the front door. Now it's gone.
Okay, nothing in that suite.
The daytime.
Yeah.
Yeah, the front.
Here it is. The daytime visual.
This looks to be like a shadow standing watching us in the window. Look for yourself, see what you think.
Just come from the manor house down this way. Walked round here and now we're looking down onto the lakes. Keep walking down here. We're not too far away from the central point. stepping stone to cross the lake. Now we find ourselves at potential point. From one lake to another. Look at that. The manor house is right to the top. Right to the top on the right hand side.
Many people have died and drowned in this lake apparently.
My Uncle Ray used to be a grounds worker on the land for 20 years. He reckons he's pulled 5 bodies out of these lakes.
Uncle Ray's passed now, but used to talk a lot about St Margaret's, Lady Scott, and seen tracks of a wheelchair being made in front of him with no wheelchair in sight. I do wonder if he's still here now.
I'm going to try not to break my legs. Slip into this.
Come on, Chris.
Go for it.
Well done, my brother. Shall we get a view of the bottom lake? There's a lot of marsh here, but past it all, down into the distance over there, there's another lake.
This looks like it followed us from out the mansion window.
Back down the trail we come. Chris, silently watching the water.
Nice.
Let's make our way back, Chris. At the other side of the lake to the manor house, we've got this. An old couple of cottage buildings, farmhouse buildings, where people who would have worked for the manor live. Hasn't been lived in for many years. But you can see at some point, it did have electricity.
Yeah.
Such a shame how it's all been abandoned. We will do an investigation here tonight, but we haven't heard anything promising from it.
Bloody hell. Flying top mad.
But just through this space here, leads into the old farmhouse. If Chris can make it.
Oh, I don't want to jump on that, man. I'm going to fucking end up going in. Don't make me laugh, man.
Come on, Chris. God,
Fucking hell.
got a fair play.
Would have been a good video, wouldn't it?
Okay.
I think he just.
Back on the outside.
I think this would just be like an outhouse or something, wouldn't it?
There.
Actually, no, it wouldn't have there, yeah.
Still charred.
Shame, really.
Let's just cross over here and look into these other old buildings. Take some Chris.
Whoa!
Got boxes for back in the day, eh? Work's still there. Oh, an old toilet system.
Oh yeah, old toilets. I wonder what this actually would have been, man. This would have been for the workers of the farm, I reckon.
Yeah.
You could literally fucking clear that out and put a roof on it and fucking turn it into a fucking house again.
Yeah.
You couldn't it? The brickwork ain't even that bad.
There must be reasons reasons why they haven't done it.
Yeah.
We've been round all the grounds. Hopefully you're all ready for tonight. Got your sights up, ready for some action. Ghosts and geezers, let's do this. Okay, we're live, we're on record. Going out for our first investigation. St Margaret's, the Manor House and the Great Lakes. Also used to be an old mental institution. It's been knocked down now for some years, so we're just going to go to the mansion and see what we can get from there. We've got me, lead cameraman, the Wiggin, Chris Netchak, the Serb, yeah, Mole, the Serb and the Badger. En route down to the Manor House. What I'm going to do here, I'm just going to show you down here, trees either side, all the way down. An old road, hasn't been used for 30 years or more since the mental institution's been closed. But we're going to open it back up tonight, hopefully. See if we can make contact. Just walked across the bridge, entering St Margaret's. These trees are massive. This is the walkway to it. Okay, here's the fence around it. Let's just have a look through the gap here. No, you can't really see it. But underneath the trees, if you look towards the light over there, that's our torch. It's on the Manor House. You can't really see it. We're going to go and take a closer look. Chris, you ready? Wicked. Blast on, Ghosts and Geezers on tour again. Back at the Manor House. Just going to record just for 1 minute. Just to say, I've got pins and needles like a tingle right the way down the back of my neck, all down my spine, just chilling. Approaching the Manor House. Still can't see it properly through the camera. Shouldn't be too long now, just through these last bit of woods and we'll be on the grounds. Here's the gap. We're going in.
See if you can make this out. We think it says thank you, but we're not sure.
Roof of the chapel. Grounds. There's the Manor House. Great old buildings. This is from the outside, looking in. Shine the light on that, Brett. What does it say? Danger. No entry. Ghosts and Geezers back again. Ghosts and Geezers on tour. Manor House. The main entrance.
creepy, isn't it? There's our way in. Who's first, guys? You tonight, Chris?
Hello.
After you, sir. He's a regular for this. He knows what he's doing. Greetings. Come see if we can get a visual of you tonight.
We think this says fuck you. What do you think?
Visiting you quite frequently. Let's make our way in. First room. Back to the old fireplace here. Still black with soot.
Is this ghost telling me it's a game?
Hall straight in front. As you can see, there's a lot of debris on the floor here. We have to watch where we're treading. Brett, shine the torch for me, please. Yeah, shine it straight through, Brett. Might be best to get a phone torch as well, Nick, if you've got one. In the Manor house, here we are in the main hall.
This light anomaly came out of nowhere.
Underground cellar walks. Yeah, under there. That's where we go in a minute. First, we'll do a little sweep of upstairs. Lord and Lady Scott's Manor. Would have been a grand old home in its time, I can imagine.
Ghosts and geezers must be driving these
Right.
ghosts up the wall.
If you come over here, guys, I want to show you something. Up here, on the roof, as you can see what's left of it, there's an old bag at the corner there, like hanging down. No, over here, look, where I'm pointing. See that bag there? That piece of bag there actually wildly shook the other night, and nothing else around it was moving. It was definitely strange, let's say. We'll come back to that in a bit.
What you're about to see is why ghosts and geezers capture on command. First, you're going to see an orb, followed by smoke, followed by what I think to be a portal opening, all on command.
You boys might be able to see you if you want it to. I can feel your presence. Wow, I just saw the orb. Can you do that again for me? You just appeared on my camera. Do you know that you've done that? Right, then we're going through. Come on, lads, follow me. Right, we're coming in. Okay, I just want to review in here. Last time I was in this room, or the time before, you give us a piece of evidence that I haven't got yet. It's the first time. Didn't sound very nice to me. Do you want to tell us who you are? Who resides in this part of the mansion? Are you with us now? Shine it on the floor, Brett. Lovely beams, aren't they? They are. It's no surprise Eric wanted one for his kitchen, is it? Here we are at Eric's house. is the visual. On one of the old beams.
We did try to speak to Eric and ask him how he acquired his log. Here's what he had to say. At this point in the Manor house, we felt like we weren't catching quite enough evidence, so we decided to take it into the basement.
Did you hear that? No, the thing.
Oh, you got the speed box, didn't you?
Is it the thing red?
Nah, the thing.
Is that it? Look through the thing, make sure it sees us properly. Yeah. Look through it, right? Should it's on Brett or something like that?
It's on that, yeah.
I brought the spirit box back with me. Are you here tonight? Come on, you always use this device, you know how it works. Speak more clearly for us. I want to help you. Did you hear that? Yeah.
We went from the basement back upstairs, done another sweep, but we got nothing, so headed back to the cellar. You've probably noticed by now that we're all smokers, but on this occasion, we just entered the cellar and no one had had a fag. What you're about to see is the first smoke apparition we caught on camera.
You can pass on. You don't have to stay here anymore. Were you mistreated in life?
How many are there of you?
Is that you, bro? Alright, you just have one goal for that, just one goal for that. I know what you mean, but you know, not me. So it's footsteps. That's it. That then, is that you, bro? That move. Is that you?
It's me, I ain't moving, you.
It's you.
It's still.
You, Georgia. Is that you making the noise?
Can you play the music like you did before?
Is that me? Music, people.
Can you state your name?
Okay, I promised you, I'm not a liar.
Drink.
So tonight, I've brought some fine cognac, brandy, Hennessy. This is for you.
Can you say cheers?
I hope you enjoy that. If you want any more, ask through the device. I'll have one with you.
Do you mind us coming more frequently?
Just I don't want you to want a lot. You do want a lot of the candles in here. Fair enough, yeah.
Soft lighting in there.
But
I ain't like...
The drawing pentagrams on the floor.
I ain't doing nothing like that.
Yeah, just that, yeah.
That's... Hear that?
Do a ritual.
Hear that?
Yeah, I would bang that.
Did you hear it?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. We're not into that.
You don't need the ritual, the director said that.
Yeah. This is the kind of place where a lot of that shit's been happening for a lot of years.
Yeah.
So like, there will be a lot of fucking...
I opened a proper door.
My dad did a Ouija board there. Have you ever told him about when he's done a Ouija board?
No.
My nan said when his dad did a Ouija board, he then came out there with some a pigeon. As soon as he's done the Ouija board, the pigeon started flying into his window till his head fell off.
Told me.
The pigeon just kept, as soon as he's done the Ouija board, the pigeon just kept running into the window till its own head fell off.
Yeah.
Mad, yeah. And then his mate went over the Arboretum and got molested. That's the truth, Alex, though. That's the gospel truth,
right? Never know help, being helpful, you just stand lover, or you stand for fun. Just to play a game you want to play, hurt the female, and literally, how can you see us, riders and crows? I'll tell you another time, that's what we're in here. The guy that we scouted the next day.
Yeah, I managed to do it, yeah.
How's pain causing health through loved ones? Yeah, and I never understood that until Badge told me about what I'm doing.
In the coma, I watch my loved ones suffer. When Chris brings this up, we get asked the question. You'll hear the same question again later.
What I'm doing. Yeah. That's what it's clicked. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
In the clip you're about to see, it's where I captured one of my favourite EVPs. He starts by saying, do you wanna know? Then, he didn't know. Followed by, do you wanna know? Do you wanna know? 3 times altogether, he says the same thing in the same voice. Watch it for yourself.
That was you, wasn't it? Yeah, the claims to yourself, but yeah. You know what I mean then?
Yeah.
You want to listen to your own voice? Yeah. That was you, wasn't it?
Yeah, that
That was in that next right there, but... Does that mean you want us to go? I'm upset. What's amazing about this is you actually hear me responding to the voice. I heard it with my own ears.
Yeah, that.
Yeah, sorry.
As the night went on, the responses got better, as you're about to see.
Yeah. Sounds stressed, like, yeah.
This is probably one of the scariest sounding EVPs you're ever going to hear. But then I am.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Can you rewind a little bit then?
There's a few things on this one.
Yeah.
It's the breathing.
Are you in the cellar for a reason? Did you live underneath this house?
Here, the Serb asks Lady Scott how she ended up in a wheelchair. We think she replies, fall, under. See if you can work the rest out.
Why are you in a wheelchair? Lady Scott. Was it the Lord? Lord Scott?
At the end of night one, we didn't quite know how much we'd captured, so we took it home, recharged the equipment, and prepared for night number 2.
Okay, Ghosts and Geezers on tour. Halloween Ouija special, night 2. Yeah? Adam Sargent, Chris Netchak in the background, Liam, the mush, Mad Luke, the newcomer. Let's do this, guys.
My name's Adam Sargent, we're here with the Ghosts and Geezers. Yeah, we're in here, we're going in, we're going to have a little scout about first. Yeah, we've got the Ouija board with us tonight. We're going to get down the cellar and hopefully see what we've come to see and hopefully have a few visuals.
Right, my name's Chris Netchak. We're here tonight with the Ghosts and Geezers squad. Hopefully we capture some demons, Lady Scott even, and yeah.
What you got there, Nick?
Got the Ouija board here. Hopefully we can make contact.
Yes, my bro.
Name's Liam, yeah, from the Ghosts and Geezers. And hopefully we can make some contacts, some couple of visuals maybe. We'll see how the night pans out.
Name's Luke, come here with the Ghosts and Geezers. Pumpkin to our
Yes, bro.
spirits. Yeah, so.
Yeah, boys!
You got me, new team role member, Badger.
Here's the team. About to go in the manor. Back again.
Okay, so we're here, we're in the main hall, the Ghosts and Geezers. Hello boys.
Yes, boss.
Yeah, we're just going to have a little scout around the place. As you can see, this is an old 2-storey building. If you look up there, all the beams are gone, so we ain't got a first floor. There's all the old truss.
Can you hear a woman's voice? We can.
It's a really old spooky place. Little archway there, don't know what that was for. And that was the main entrance where we've just entered, just through that way. There's a few rooms off all of these. I think there's about probably 8 rooms to this building, boys. Something like that, maybe a couple more. Yeah. And we're going to have a little scout around, and here's where we're going to end up.
Down here
This is
where we catch most of our best evidence in the cellar.
Are we gonna? Do you want to go down and?
Wow, I heard you.
Do you want to go down?
Tonight. It's Halloween.
Do you want to go down there, Jake, or
I say we do a sweep of the upstairs.
we do a sweep of the upstairs and we'll meet you back? We'll meet you back here in a
We'll
minute.
have a Ouija session.
Okay, we'll meet you back here in 2 seconds.
New team member, the Badger. What I'm going to do now is take myself alone down into the cellar with my friend Mr. Pumpkin. I'm going to take this down there, light a candle inside, and it's going to be my Halloween gift for the Manor House. There again, watching as I make my way into the cellar alone. Take the light back. Whatever kind of evil entity this is, it doesn't like the light.
He's off down into the cellar just now. We're going to just plant the pumpkin. Team leader Badger's going down. He's going to plant the pumpkin in the cellar. Just down there.
Hopefully a bit of protection for tonight. And I'm off. Boys, I'm going in. We all know how dark it gets down here. And after last night, I'm hoping to speak to you again.
heard knocking and I did go.
Hopefully unscathed.
All done? Let's have a mooch.
Just an EVP session from in the cellar. I'm just going to play it out, see what we've got. Here we go. Just do a little shh then.
I think that was your liking, you was like...
Alright, then let's have a little. Don't make that noise.
I ain't saying like, look,
Yeah, I don't even.
watch.
Here's another example where I hear things that nobody else can.
That ain't me! Like that? Bro, listen to it again. Okay, we're on record. Sarjo, Liam, Luke, Chris, and me, the Badger. About to do a sounds live on camera.
Oh yes, can you say the full name for us, please? P. Yes. R. Yes. Hey. I.
S.
S.
Prison.
When Nigel first spoke to me, it was in Shrewsbury prison. He called me a pussy.
Yeah.
Prison.
Prison.
Are you the one from the
You
prison?
from the prison? Yes, we done it on the prison lads, yeah.
Fucking hell, Ron.
Are you the one from cell 30 on the threes? Yes.
Have you followed us?
Yes. You called me a pussy. Here's the clip of Nigel calling me a pussy.
You asked us to come to 30 on the freeze. I've come to talk to you if you want to talk to me. I can feel your energy. I can feel the cold. Speak into that and we'll hear whatever you want to tell us. Can I come in? Does that mean no? Are you upset because I could take over your wing? Do you know I'm dominant in every jail I've ever set foot in? Yeah. You don't like that, do you? I could take your spot. Are you top dog in here? I didn't think so. I am. I'm coming in your pad. Do you mind? I want to know what you've got to tell me. Speaking to my phone.
Call me a pussy. Yeah, that was you.
Fair play, you got some balls. I like you. Do you like it here at the Manor?
Yeah. G. Go.
Hello. Why do you want us to go?
D.
D.
Danger.
Yes. What's dangerous here? The Lord and Lady? D. A. N. Danger. Are the Lord and Lady dangerous? Yes. Are they a lot older than you? Can you tell me what year that you passed?
1.
19.
3 or 2.
3.
3.
1931.
Did you know the Peaky Blinders? Were you a bit of a rough lad in your day? P. E. A.
Peace.
Yes.
You want to be at peace?
Is there anything we can do to help you? What do you want us to do? N.
C.
C.
N.
A.
I. None.
C. Nan. You want to see your nan? You want to see your nan? Yes.
Oh, that's why he wants to be at peace. He wants to see his nan.
Is there anything we can do to help you pass to see your nan? Or I'd like to help you, if I can. By now it was after 4 AM, so we decided to wrap up and call it a night. As we were about to leave, we saw some lights and heard some rustling in the bushes. We decided to investigate and ended up giving chase to Batman and Robin Hood.
Yeah, we just come over Maggie's and these people in the bushes.
They've got guns, one of them's like a Batman. One of them's like No, fucking hell, don't shoot me.
Fucking hell.
Come out, boys. Come out, man. You alright, mate? Mate, I've got a Ouija board, you can have it if you want it. Yeah.
What the fuck are these people doing?
You can have it, the Ouija board, yeah.
What the fuck? Yo, on the search on you. What's Batman doing?
Batman.
Yes, what
Batman.
the fuck?
Batman, are you okay?
On?
Batman, is anybody else around here?
Fucking hell, what the fuck is this about, lads?
No, listen, keep your eyes open, yeah.
You two bumming in there.
Calm down, mate.
Why are they in the bushes?
Have you got any cigarettes?
I don't even know.
Got a fag, mate, I'll buy it off ya.
You got it?
Give you a blast.
Please don't,
Good
mate.
night. All the best,
Anybody
yeah.
else?
Leave him to it, good night.
Leave him to it, yeah, good night, lads.
Batman. He looked at Batman. What's Batman say?
He's been bumming Batman.
Oh, mate, I'll give you a blast. The bollocks! The bollocks, dude, the bollocks has come back to reality. You want a blast, mate? Mate.
Yeah, of course he does, look, he's coming for one.
Come on, mate.
So what's Batman doing?
Mate, we've just done a mad investigation now for St. We think they were devil worshippers. We don't know why they would have been there at that time, acting so strange. But that was the end of night 2, all ready for Skeptic Night. After making contact with Nigel for the second time on the board, me, the Mush and Little Man decided to take a trip to Shrewsbury to find out what was going on. We're here today for Nigel. We spoke to him at St Margaret's in the cellar, and he's asked us to find his mum, Anne, we think, and tell her that he loved his nan, Jean. We found a cemetery in Shrewsbury in Eton. So we've been to a couple of places, we've found a couple of Ann Etons, but we've come here as well just to see if we can find an Anne from 1942, because we're not 100% sure what he's tried to say, so we're putting a few things together, and this is something what we've come up with. So we're here now, and we're going to have a look for Anne. Just pulled up in the town, outside what looks to be the cathedral. Beautiful place. All this for the Ghosts and Geezers Halloween special. Just want to look at this house here. Very particular house. Crooked, it's all shaped. Peculiar little house. Liam and Sarjo, Ghosts and Geezers crew members. Let's get back down here. Lads, let's go and find Nigel.
Let's go get Nigel.
Mad these old buildings are, aren't they? Like a Tudor town, aren't it?
Yeah.
The lions' mouths are bleeding.
Illegally, I've dealt with it. What do you want to do?
He's had enough. He's had enough.
After searching all day for Nigel at crematoriums, cemeteries and churches, we had no luck. So we decided to take a trip to the library to see if we could go into the archives and even find out who Nigel might have been and if he died in the prison, so we could find out who his mum, Ann Eton, is, and then hopefully find Jean, his nan.
Hopefully we're going to find the final resting place for Nigel. Hopefully we can get a mask here.
So I spoke to the librarian. She gave me a date to come back so I could search through the archives to find out what we could about Nigel, his mum and his nan. But unfortunately, the date she gave me to come back, Boris has announced we're all going into lockdown.
That's definitely haunted, ain't that?
That is 100% haunted. I wish I could investigate it.
So after spending the day in Shrewsbury, we didn't get any closer to finding Nigel, Anne or Jean. So what we've decided to do is re-investigate after the lockdown. We rounded up a crew of 3 skeptics. We took them to St Margaret's for the night to see if we could change the views on the afterlife. Here's what happened.
What?
What did you just try and say to the device? Is this where you used to pray? Was this a place for ritual? What did you pray for? What's that noise? Can you show yourself to the camera? How do you feel about your church being burnt down, your chapel?
You're about to hear a scream. Keep listening though, you'll hear the same scream not long after.
That was it then. Hello?
Oh my days. Did you video it?
Yeah.
Who's that? Video it there, video.
Hello?
Hold it again. Hold it, bro.
Oh, I don't wanna.
This skeptic was too scared to even hold the spirit box after he heard what come through it.
Was that the lady screaming for me? Wow.
Again. And there he is again. The same scream, second time, captured on command.
I just saw you on my camera. Oh yeah, thank you. Is there anybody else here who wants to make themselves known? I can see you with the device in my hand. I can hear you. Show yourself to the camera. Are you trying to come through on the SB7? You can talk to the camera if you like. Wow.
Fuck's sake.
Fucking hell, Nick, you alright, bro? Ghosts and geezers, man down. Man down. That was brilliant, bro.
No one just thought to turn around and face the fucking torch to help me up there, man. Shit. It's this way, ain't it? No, this way. No, it's this way.
Whoa, I see.
Right then, lads. After attending the Ghost and Geezer Skeptic Night, how do you feel about the afterlife now?
It's a bit of a madness for it in there, bro. To be fair, mate.
I believe it now.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah,
After that little adventure, man.
Yeah, you felt the
Felt
manager down there. Crazy stuff down there, man.
Ghost and Geezer Skeptic Night.
Yeah.
Overall. After going through all our evidence, we're going to leave the final decision to you. What do you think? Is St Margaret's haunted?